Alright guys, it's been a while since I've done a Keiko RC video. This is for my HPI Savage Flux conversion. Now, here's the transmission. And the stock, this is all stock gearing except for obviously this idler gear. And everyone knows you have to put this idler gear in place of the 2-speed transmission that comes in here on this shaft right there. And then you put this other running gear, whatever you want to call it, on it that came stock with your Savage 21 or 46, whatever you have, 4.6, and also this other, whatever these gears are. Now, I don't have part numbers, I don't know nomenclatures right now. I'm just doing this quick video. It's been so long since I've done a video. Kind of got sidetracked with just life stuff in general. Well, real quick, ended up buying a new truck, so that helps, and then the trailer down there. So yeah, doing some cool adventures with the kids and whatnot, but I kind of wanted to get this thing running. It's been bugging me, so it locked up. I think it was around Christmas, not too long after I bought my new truck, and I'm like, you know what, we were going to my mother-in-law's, and I said, there's a huge field over there, nice and sandy and grassy and whatever, let me take this beast for a ride. So I was just gunning it everywhere. I mean, I had it on 6S, just going nuts, and well, I don't know if it has something to do with, maybe I should have put some type of high temp grease in there. In this actual transmission, I was running these gears dry, which I've never had an issue before, but I've also never had a crazy amount of power with these electric motors. The nitro motors have like a, you know, 2 spots where they could slip, you know, your clutch belt and your slipper gear right here. And so I started with this issue with my other slipper clutch thing, and I upgraded it to this one right here, which is very, very strong, and you can see that it's barely has any type of wear on these teeth. I mean, they're very, very nice looking. But so I don't know where this started. I don't know if it started with this guy and it just started failing, or what I think what happened was this, and it chipped this tooth off. Now, the teeth on this gear don't look all that bad. So I'm assuming I just hit something, broke that right off, and then it just started skipping. Obviously it's gonna skip around and not be able to grab, so it just started just destroying this guy right here. So I do have other transmissions I can pull from. I have one in the box, my Boxo parts, so I'm gonna replace this guy and probably do this one too, because you can see that's chunked up right there, and this is just from bits and pieces flying around in there and getting stuck between the gears and at, you know, 1,000,000 RPM. And then also this one down here that goes on the very bottom, which is going to sit right down in here, and here's the teeth on this one, so you could see everything kind of just got messed up in there. So I will be rebuilding this transmission. As far as the bearings go, I mean, they feel really, really nice. I mean, this bearing in here, I mean, you can't even hear it. That's my son over there making that noise. But anyway, you can't really hear this. You can't feel it. It's very smooth, so I'm not worried too much about the bearings, but I am going to do maybe some high temp grease in here, or I also might use this stuff, which I had bought for my last truck that I had when I had my upper my uniball upper control arms. It's an exposed ball joint, so that's why they suggest, you know, you lube it with some type of dry lube, which is this that people use for their chains on their bicycles and stuff, and it's just really good stuff. The PTFE is kind of what makes it, but I could try this, and it won't fling around and stuff, so that's why it's really good for your chains, because it won't fling around. But I also do have chains for, or lube for my dirt bike chains and stuff like that when we got to the desert. So I don't know, we'll see what I use. But and then here's this plastic bushing that goes in there. This plastic bushing actually goes right here. So right here, which holds this guy on. So you put this guy on like that, and put this bushing like that, spacer type of deal, whatever you want to call it, and like that. So this has like no wear at all, so this was flowing pretty good in there until something failed catastrophically, and you can see all the shavings and all this stuff that's, you know, that's just it grenaded. So anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna rebuild this. I just went on eBay. I made an offer. Now everyone knows that these things, every part for these trucks is almost impossible to buy. So I just bought two, excuse me, 4.6 or whatever the upgrade was after the 21 Savage. I bought two differentials. Now they come with the metal cup and then the upgraded sintered gears. And that's the best I can do for right now because I cannot find anything that's full-on bulletproof. And I bought these. These are sintered as well. And I bought the last set like last summer. I forget what it was. Some place in Florida. So I do have this set right here. So I have an extra beveled gear. And then both the diffs come with the bevel gear, obviously. I'm going to transfer some of my spider gears over, so I have the 4 spider gears inside the cup if they didn't come with it already. And I bought another pinion, and I think Dollar Hobbies has a couple more pinions, and then of course eBay. So I checked everywhere for this. This is part number 100905, I believe, and you can't find it anywhere. So I just found it on eBay, made an offer for the guy for $30, which is like $10 more than it usually costs, but at least I'll be back up in business. So that's pretty much all I got for the Savage, and once I get all those parts in, I'll slap it all back together with the diffs, and I bought new bulkheads as well that are supposed to be a little bit stronger than the stock 21 ones, and hopefully we can get this thing running, and I'll just baby it. But if anybody is watching this and suggests any type of superior lube to put in the transmission to keep these gears from frying, let me know. Alright, later.